Hi everyone, thank you for coming to check out my flip through of my 2014 Smashbook. I started this Smashbook in February and it's been a lot of fun. It was my first Smashbook ever. Sorry. And so I just completed it. Yeah, and I think some pages are complete, other ones are still empty, but to me it's completed because I use my Smashbook more as a journal. I know some people use it for like they allocate a certain book for a certain topic, but mine's more like a journal. So basically this book has, in a nutshell, my some of the stuff that I did for 2014. And as you can see, it's very chunky. I really didn't want to get this chunky, but it happened, and so I'm just going to go with it. So here's my cover that I did for it. I think it came out pretty good. I just coined it my 2014 journey, and just put a little Stamping Bella image there. And so yeah, and I did leave that the plastic cover on it. So here it has a mixed media art journal page that I did, and I kind of did this like in the pursuit of happiness, because that's really what I was trying to work on last year. So, and then here this just has a little pull out tag for just a fun little interactive feature. And this was actually the acetate sheet that has like what the Smashbook is about, and I did want to leave it uncovered, but I decided to cover it up just because I don't know, I liked it better. I wanted my Smashbook to hold some of my mixed media art that I did this year. So, and then here's another one that I did as well. And then, like I said, it is a journal, so it has my feelings in here. And this is just every feeling, like whether it was good, bad, or ugly. I mean, just has everything. This is just a really simple page. This page I left completely plain, well, besides adding this, because this page really helped me get started on my Smashbook. It's kind of intimidating. And it even says that, you know, the first page is intimidating. And it basically says just to have fun with it, to not necessarily start about the first page or whatever, you know. So, and that's basically what I did. This book is not in chronological order. So, yeah. So here's like my fun time page. All I did was put like a Project Life card here. And then, you know, just some pictures of me and my boyfriend at one of our favorite restaurants. A tag here. Journaling. I got my friend a Smashbook for her birthday. She's not quite into it like I am, but she's getting there. So, and this I just kept very simple. Picture of me. And this is why the book is so chunky, I think, is my 20th birthday page. We did a lot for my birthday, so I kind of wanted to capture it in this little booklet. And so I made this. And it came out really cute, I think, but I just kept it in there. We went to Venice Beach to Santa Monica. Rode some bikes, so it was a lot of fun. So I just kept it very simple. Journaling on this side, and then this little vellum pocket has more pictures of what we did, and it's actually a lot, so it's pretty fat. So that just goes into there. Here, just some journaling, because we were there for 2 days, my birthday day and the day after. So it's like a picture. Movie ticket that we went to. This is like tissue paper that came from my birthday present that he gave me, my boyfriend. So just smash that as well. Use that as a background. My weight loss page. I did terrible on my weight this year, but it's in here, and so hopefully I can get better this year. My likes page, just put a bunch of stuff that I found on the internet that I liked, or the movie. I read Divergent and I really liked it. So that's that. This is kind of like a birthday page. My sister's birthday, my mom's birthday. Here's just a little tag that I made. And I journaled some stuff on the back about my mom. This one actually is pretty crazy. My dog, Belle, she ran away from us. She ran away. We didn't know where she was at. And my boyfriend just happened to plug in like missing pets in our area, and we actually found her. He found off of Facebook, and so we found this post from like the missing pets location, and basically she had ran onto the freeway, and some lady stopped traffic on the freeway, which is insane, and to save her. So she is so lucky. So this basically tells the story of that. And I just can't believe that. And I date stamped it, and I put like real life, because that is just so crazy. So we're very glad that the lady was so like thoughtful and saved her. And she's a very lucky dog. Anyway, some more journaling. This is my agenda page. And then here, I started off with this in the beginning of the year, but then I couldn't find any more of these. So I found these, these are the snap ones, and I just did the flip. And I was journaling on them, like my high and my low for that month, or a goal that I wanted to do. And I was doing actually very good, and then I kind of stopped towards the end of the year. But that's how that is. This is like a page dedicated to me and my boyfriend. Here I just have these in the little vellum pocket. I have these little cards, and like it's just like his birthday. We went to a Seattle game, and then like journaling about Halloween. So that just goes into here. This is this is actually the Smashbook pocket, and I hated it. It was just kind of ugly, and it didn't go with the page. So I just covered it up with the paper, and then I just decorated the envelope. Another Stamping Bella image. You can tell I love it. I love Stamping Bella. And so this houses his Valentine's Day card that he gave me. And he made me feel so special that day. So I had to keep it, and I had a journal about it. And this is just like a little flip up here of our trip to Disneyland. No, California Adventure, sorry. And then just has another little pocket of journaling. I'm trying to get through this really fast. I'm sorry, guys. I just want to keep it under 15 minutes so I can upload it easier. More journaling, quotes. This is another page for us. Here, I made this little pocket, and it has little notes that he leaves me around. And that's why I put love notes. And sorry if you're not, but my boyfriend's a Giants fan, and they won the World Series this year, so I just put pictures of him when they won. So happy. He's like the #1 Giants fan. I swear that kid is. Big sports guy. So, and like here's just our movie tickets when we went to our first 4D movie, and then this is just journaling about that. More journaling. My weight page, another one, and it's just terrible. I just don't even want to talk about it. This is like a little flap that houses my weight log. No good, so let's just move on. Really want to get that in check this year, though. This is another mixed media page. I gessoed right on the Smashbook page and just painted it and did this. And I think it came out very cute. And these are another page that I did. I just covered it up because I did rip out a lot of the Smashbook pages. And also I added a lot of my own pages. So like this, I added this on my own page. And then I just put some of like these little strings or whatever this is called. I can't remember, but yeah. And then these are just little cutouts, and I was gonna put pictures on the back of them, but I just didn't get around to it, but oh well. And then here's a little Brad, and this actually I left this like this so I can put in my souvenir pennies that you get, you know, from everywhere you go. And then this is actually my I never had champagne before, and my boyfriend he made me a mimosa for my 28th birthday, so I kept that for my first bottle, and I just put my first bubbly on the back of that, so it just goes nicely in there. And then on this one, this is from when we went to his cousin's wedding, and I just wrote right on the washi how it was just such a beautiful wedding. It was just gorgeous. The food was delicious. Down here is where I got my I got a new job, so it's just a little journaling about that. This is just an Amy Tangerine tab, and I left it like that and just journaled. This is, oh my gosh, I had to just tell you the little story on this. This is from the Smashaholics Facebook page, and some lady commented how she loved this journal but she didn't know what to do with it, and my boyfriend commented on that, and I just thought it was so funny because he never comments on my stuff, like, ever. He can care less about it. Well, not, you know, he just doesn't, you know, it doesn't interest him, but he went out of his way to comment, and I just thought that was like so ridiculous. It made me laugh. But anyways, this is from the Scrapbook Expo, just the receipt, some more pictures, like a picture of my beautiful drive. More journaling. Like I said, this is more like a glorified journal. I really like the interactive elements, like gift cards that he gave me. And so I just really like, you know, putting simple stuff that I wouldn't ordinarily put like in like a mini album that I make, but stuff that you really do kind of want to house, you know. And I think that's what a Smashbook's all about. So like here, I just trimmed down the paper just to give it the more interest and rounded the corners. And then just like, you know, like this wrapping, I really liked it and I wanted to keep it, and normally I would just throw it away or just like put it in a junk drawer, but I was able to put it here. And same with this, like I love doing this, and I did make a mini album because we went to Alaska, but I just didn't this never really fit in my mini album, and same with the sticker. And so normally it would just kind of go like in a junk drawer, but I just smashed it in here, so I think it came out good. And as you can see, I did trim down this paper as well, and I made it into a pocket. And I did do some stitch work in this. Like this is the Amy Tangerine like stencil kit, I think. But I just made this into a pocket, and this houses some of my bigger stuff. Like when we went to the cruise, this is just that, like the little agenda for his cousin's wedding, and then my cousin's graduation invitation. So it worked out perfect for that stuff. And then this is just a blank paper that I didn't get around to decorating, but it's gonna be left like this. This one has a lot of washi tape covering the faces because I used to work at a child care center, and I left that job. I was there for 2.5 years. So just kind of journaling about that old job that I had. And then this is just some of the artwork that the kids gave me when I left. And it also a little pocket behind here, some more artwork. Like it was really hard leaving the job. Well, it was hard leaving the kiddos. I miss them so much. Like they just grow on you, you know. But we all have to, you know, get a real job eventually. So then this is just a baseball card holder. I'm sorry about that. And it just holds, like we went to a salsa festival, so it just has like that information. And then his cousin's wedding's rehearsal dinner that we went to. This is just some more random stuff. The back is just my nephew's birthday party, and then this is a little flip, journaling about that. My goals for 2014, and then this is just like I just added paper to it because I really like this paper. And whenever I have a paper that I like, I have a tendency just to leave it as like a pocket and kind of leave the prettiness of the paper and let the paper do its work. So I left like this, so I just cut this out from the paper, and I just left it into a pocket because I just can't imagine covering it up, you know. But you need to do something with it. You can't just hoard it forever. This is my top 10 moments of 2014, and I just used a bunch of stickers that I wanted to get rid of. You know how you buy stickers and then you don't know what to do with them, so I just, you know, use a variety of different stickers to write what my top 10 moments of 2014. This is a pocket that I made. I used gelatos for the background, and then my Gorgeous Girl stamp, and it's being held together by Velcro, and it just houses a bunch of random stuff. Like my tickets when we went to Canada, just random pictures that either didn't go into mini albums that I made, or stuff that I was going to put in my Smashbook but never got around to it. So it's just perfect also for that, and it's smaller. Like my other pocket was for big stuff like this, and this is just more for random stuff. This is the gift card holder that my boyfriend gave me for my Michael's card for Valentine's Day, and now it just houses our Disneyland tickets. So on the back of it, I just added some pictures of us from Disneyland. I hope the lighting's good on this. I need to start using this hand because the shadow is pretty bad. Sorry about that. So on this is like my holiday section, and we have Halloween and Thanksgiving. So Halloween, the same thing. I love this paper. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just Smashbooked the actual paper and just put pockets on the bottom of it so I can still see the absolute beauty of the paper itself. Like I love this little witch where it says time to fly, so I didn't want to cover her up. So I just made the pocket down here. And this little booklet, this stuff at the pumpkin patch, and then another little girl in the back. And when you flip it open like this, it's just a little flap. When we went to Knoxbury Farm, and then when my family members came over and we painted pumpkins there. And then here is just another little pocket. I participated in Serena's Bees challenge, Halloween challenge, so I got their place. So this is just a little tag that she gave me. This goes right here. Another little tag that I made, and this is us painting the pumpkins for Halloween. And then here's just, you know, the map to Knoxbury, and I just got some of the Michael's washi tape and just put a little pumpkin on the mazes that we did so I can go back and remember. This is just journaling, and then on the back I put pictures. Like here's my ATCs that I made for Serena B, and then some of the pumpkins that I carved. And then this is another tag, just journaling, and a picture of us when we went to the Knoxbury Scary Farm. These are just the cutouts you get. This is Halloween night. My nephew and his friends. Me and my friend when we went to Knoxbury Farm. And then the pumpkin patch with my nephew. And then Thanksgiving with my boyfriend and his family. Just some journaling. Christmas, I didn't really do much because I made a mini album instead. So I literally don't have anything in this page. I put down my Ghirardelli squares, the peppermint bark because I love it. My grandma at church, some journaling because I was gonna make this a 4-page spread, but I made the mini album, so I really have nothing to put in here. I just put like some lottery tickets that my boyfriend gave me. I lost, but I just put them in there for the fun, and then this little tag. I made my first order with Simon Says stamps, so I just journaled about that here on the back. And then this is just kind of like my reflection page where I journaled, and I just put a picture of my mom and my dad and me and my sister when we were little. And then my grandfather passed away this year, well, in 2014, so I just Smashbooked about him and just journaled about how, you know, he really did. I feel like he taught me like the meaning of life, to appreciate it, and, you know, stuff like that. So I just journaled about that, and I put his obituary in there. And in the very back, I just have some random cards, like when my grandfather passed away, some of my birthday cards, when I got a new job, and I don't even know what this is. But yeah, so this all goes into there in the back. But I hope you guys had a wonderful 2014, and I hope you guys have a great 2015. And thanks so much for watching my video. Bye.